So, you want to know what it's like being a junior doctor in Australia? Let me give you the inside scoop. No sugar coating, just the real deal. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine and I'm a junior doctor working in Australia. Today, we're diving into what it's actually like to be a junior doctor here. Because, let's be honest, no one really tells you what you're signing up for until you're in a deep end. Whether you're a medical student, an IMG, or just someone who's nosy about doctors' life, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, I guarantee you'll have much clearer idea of what your future job or dream job actually involves. So, you know I'm not making this stuff up. I studied medicine in Malaysia, did a credit transfer from IMU and graduated from ANU, and started working as a doctor in 2023. That means I've been running around an Australian tertiary hospital for the past 2 years, surviving on caffeine, enthusiasm, and the occasional existential crisis. Most junior doctors kick off their career in the public hospital system, so that's what I'll focus on. We rotate through different hospital departments every 3 months, which means just as you start getting comfortable, bam, you are thrown into something completely different again. Here's how the hospital hierarchy works, so you know where you stand in the grand food chain. A medical student still in uni, lurking around in the clinical placement, trying to see actual patients without getting in the way. Interns, PGY1, first year doctor running on provisional registration and pure adrenaline. Resident medical officer, more experienced but still figuring things out. Some RMOs start working towards specialty, while others floats around trying different fields, as known as career existential crisis mode. Registrar, a doctor in specialist training, as known as the person you run to when things go sideways. Consultant, the fully trained specialist in charge. Their decisions are law. As an intern or RMO, your main job is keeping things running smoothly, which mostly means writing notes, ordering tests, running around the hospital and responding to the never-ending pages from nurses. But hey, at least you get weekly teaching sessions from your seniors, so there's always something new to learn. You'll be bouncing around between different areas of the hospital, including the ward, where most of your time disappear, the clinic, outpatient services where patients are referred by GP, the surgical theatre. If you're in a surgical rotation, you might assist in procedure. If not, you're mostly a glorified note taker. Emergency department, where chaos lives. Patients comes in and you have to figure it out. Who needs urgent help and who needs Panadol and a pep talk. Most junior doctors spend 80% of their time on wards, dealing with patient care, paperwork, and trying to decode illegible consultant notes. You usually start work at 7 to 8 AM. Arrive at the hospital with a coffee in hand, hopefully. Pre-round prep involve skimming patient notes, updating the list, and mentally preparing for the day. During the ward round, as known as the hospital version of the road trip, except instead of sightseeing, you're pushing around a cow and frantically scribbling down instruction. Pro tip, if rounds are dragging on, start placing orders on the go. It will save you time later. After the ward round, we will action all the tasks from the ward round, such as ordering tests, updating notes, calling consults, and arranging discharges. Speed is key, patients don't like delays. Throughout the day, nurses and allied health will page you for patient concerns all day. Yes, it will beep non-stop. Yes, you will hate it. As a junior doctor, you're expected to do blood drawing, cannulas, catheters, nasogastric tube, and basic wound suturing. This is known as the junior doctor side quest. You are also required to do an after-hour shift. This is the true test of survival skill. You'll be covering multiple departments, juggling urgent versus non-urgent jobs, and learning how to look calm even when you're internally panicking. Eventually, you'll do a stint in ED, which is divided into the fast track, which have all the minor cases and have quick turnarounds. Acute is usually where all the sicker patients who might need admissions be at. And the resus bay, where the super sick patient goes. As a junior doctor, you mainly assist and observe. Pediatrics. kids and babies, as known as tiny patients with big emotions. In emergency department, you'll be taking history, doing physical exams, ordering tests, and discussing plans with senior before making any final decision. It sounds scary at first, but trust me, you get the hang of it. Look, I won't sugarcoat it, being a junior doctor can be brutal. You'll deal with long shifts, sometimes with no meals break, constant pages, mountains of paperwork, exhaustions, and imposter syndrome. But it's also incredibly rewarding. You'll get to help patients in real, life-changing ways, keep learning and improving, build strong connections with colleagues. Whenever things get overwhelming, remind yourself, why did you start this pathway? Focus on patients you've helped, the skills you've gained, and the fact that you're literally living the dream you worked for so long. So that's the inside scoop on what it's like to be a junior doctor in Australia. I hope this video gave you a realistic but encouraging look into the job. If you find this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe, and comment below with any questions or topic you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.